Today we're going to be looking back at Brazil 2012. What is happening, guys? My name is Grim, and today we're going to be looking at Michael Schumacher's last Grand Prix mini helmet.
Yo, thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel.
What's up, everybody? My name is Grim. Welcome back to another Formula 1 video, and today we're going to be talking about Michael Schumacher's last Grand Prix mini helmet. Now, we'll talk about the helmet soon, but first, let's take a look back in time and go back to the Brazilian Grand Prix of 2012, where things were very much different. This was the last round of the 2012 Formula 1 season. Sebastian Vettel becomes world champion for a third time. Lewis Hamilton gets pole position for McLaren Mercedes and doesn't even make it to the finish line during that Grand Prix. The podium that day was Jenson Button in first, second Fernando Alonso, and third Felipe Massa. Alonso and Massa both driving for Ferrari, and Jenson Button driving for McLaren. So just to give you guys sort of an insight of what was sort of going on, we had Michael Schumacher driving for Mercedes and his last season in Formula 1. Bruno Senna driving for Williams. We had Kimi Räikkönen driving for Lotus, Fernando Alonso driving for Ferrari, and Pastor Maldonado driving for Williams. So now you guys can sort of have a look of what was going on. This was the years of Sebastian Vettel dominance for Red Bull. Now, Michael Schumacher's stint at Mercedes between 2010 and 2012 wasn't the greatest stint and the greatest comeback in Formula 1 history, if you look at it in a particular way as results. But if you look at it in the sense of him coming back with Ross Brawn and making the car what it was in 2014 between 2010 and 2012, which that was their plan, Mercedes, it was a success because it was one of the most successful, they've been one of the most successful teams in Formula 1 history, Mercedes-Benz. So, Michael Schumacher, of course, the seven-time world champion, had a final Grand Prix. Of course, the Brazilian Grand Prix of 2012 was Michael Schumacher's last ever Grand Prix, and this is the helmet that he used during that stint. I feel like the lighting isn't that good, guys. I'll give you guys a look at the actual helmet. So that's what the helmet looks like. Unfortunately for me, I don't have anything signed by Michael. But look at that, the lighting doesn't really make it look good. So unfortunately for me, I don't really have anything signed by Michael Schumacher in my collection. I wasn't really into collecting signatures back in those days. But the only reason I know this is Michael Schumacher's last Grand Prix helmet is because at the side, it's got a message on the side here. And it says, "Life is about passion. Thank you for sharing mine." And Michael Schumacher had that on his last Grand Prix helmet in Brazil, and then drove around with a flag and pretty much said thank you to everyone in Formula 1. Now, I wish that Michael stayed to 2014 because I would have loved to have seen him compete for the championship against Nico Rosberg, but I feel like they were planning to get the car good for 2014 for the new changes, and then they were like, well, who are we going to get? And they obviously picked Lewis Hamilton. And the rest is history. Lewis Hamilton equaling Michael Schumacher's record of a seven-time world champion. Michael Schumacher did end up finishing the season in P13 with his teammate Nico Rosberg finishing in P9. Now, Michael was pretty unlucky during his stint between 2010 and 2012. At times he showed mega pace, like in Monaco, for example, getting pole position, and in Valencia, getting a podium for Mercedes for the one last time in Formula 1. Now, all in all, like I said, I feel like Michael Schumacher's stint at Mercedes was actually a success, guys. I do have to say that because, like I said, I feel like his job was to come in, I feel like have fun, get back into Formula 1, and then make the car what it was going into 2014 with the new V6 turbo era of Formula 1. But yeah, really awesome piece, guys. Like I said, unfortunately, I don't have any Michael Schumacher helmets signed by him, but this helmet, this bad boy right here, I do have to say is really cool. And to be honest with you, every single Michael Schumacher helmet that he released was absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. And honestly, you just can't complain about a Michael Schumacher piece. I am missing from his Mercedes era the 2010 helmet and the 2011 helmet, which I'll probably eventually get my hands on in the near future. But I've pretty much I've got a lot of Michael Schumacher, so maybe I can do a whole video of my collection of Michael Schumacher's mini helmets. Alright guys, hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Guys, comment down below if you guys have any signed Michael Schumacher mini helmets or any Michael Schumacher stories. I'd love to hear them from you guys, and then, you know, communicate with you about that, because for me, Michael Schumacher is the greatest of all time. He's my favorite driver of all time, and yeah, absolutely love Michael. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next Formula 1 video. Thank you.